been running on empty, pouring out for everybody else. Feeling low, moving slow, forgetting about yourself. But it's a new day, time to rise up, time to see the truth you've been missing. Yeah, it starts with me. It starts with me. Did you hear yourself? Can you hear yourself? Coach B is in your corner. We gon' stand up proud, speak a life out loud. Faith strong, mind clear, say it with your chest. Time to level up, girl, walking in your best. Ooh, did you hear yourself? With Coach B, yes man. You've been silent too long, doubting your worth, questioning your call. But sis, it's time to shake the dust off. God gave you power after all. No more shrinking back, no more second guessing. Coach B's in the room, baby, and she's a blessing. Did you hear yourself? Ooh, time to shine that light. Coach B speaking truth, we gon' get it right. Mindset shift, gains break, no fear left. You were born for more, walking in you, yes, yes, Lord. Oh, did you hear yourself with Coach B? Ooh, yes you did. Did you hear yourself with Coach B? With Coach B, oh yes you did. Speak life, walk strong, keep going on. With Coach B, you can't go wrong. You're bound to get it right. Do you hear yourself? Can you hear yourself? Leveling up is about you and me. We can do this together. Coach B will help us out. Do you hear yourself? Coach B is about to start, so come take a seat. Let the truth set you free. Coach B is here. Let the show begin.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode, and it is called Southern Hospitality, the Godly Way. First off, I've already said my prayer before I got in, so before I start and do anything, I'd just like to say thank you, God, because without you, I am nothing. With you, I'm everything. So we're going to talk about Southern hospitality. If you know me, I was born in Gulfport, Mississippi. Born and raised. I moved. I went back. I moved. I went back. But this last move was different. I was 13 hours away from home. And their hospitality is totally different from Southern hospitality. And I started to wonder, why do we call ourselves the hospitality state? So looking into it, reading on it, and the walk that I'm on now, I always try to identify the world through God's eyes and not my own, because living my way just really took a toll on me. So I started reading up on different kinds of Southern charm, how this happens, and I realized that hospitality, if it's not led with God, you do not own it. Like, I thought all my life I had that hospitality. Like, I knew I was that girl. Like, I got Southern hospitality. I welcome people in my house. I do stuff without asking for anything back in return. I'm a Southern belle when it comes to Southern hospitality. And I realized I was going about it all wrong. Totally wrong. Like, you have to really, really love who you are and who God built you to be, to have that hospitality of giving it to somebody else. When I say, I know I gave and gave, but it was so tiring, so overwhelming. It was draining. Like, I was like, oh, I'm always doing this. I'm always doing that. And it got to a point where I was like, I got to understand what it means to really just give and not get drained, want anything in return, all of the above. So I started reading my Bible, finding scriptures to help me understand hospitality even more. reading different books that had godly ways. And I was just like, wow, it makes sense to me now. When you open up your door to somebody that's hungry, somebody that's depressed, somebody that's just needing a hug, or just somebody needing you, you should have no words. You should have no words. You should literally let them in and allow them to see just how godly you are. I learned just last week, getting all my stuff down for this, where if you've never been in that situation, you should never give a person, well, if that was me, I would have. Right there, you just committed a sin, because you're lying. Because you don't know what you would do if it was you in that moment. You just don't know. This person is going through something that you know nothing about. Nothing. All I know is God has gotten me through my situations, and I can show you how God can help you get through your situation, through scripture, through prayer. That's hospitality. Because if I put on you, well, if it was me, I would have did it this way. Now you thinking about how you did it, how I would have did it. And all I needed to do was be quiet and allow you to work out your problems, your situations through God. When I open my door for you, I'm showing you God's way. You know how you would go to a hotel back in the Gap, and the first thing if you opened the drawer, the first thing you seen was the Holy Bible. Like, it was there. Like, because if you go ahead and commit this sin, it ain't like God wasn't in the room. So it was there. So I thought about that, and I'm like, when I open my door and I let you in, I want you to see just how God has transformed me. Like, I do everything now with God's intention before my own. It's a work in progress. Don't get me wrong. But now I know when you come to me for help, the help that I can get is prayer. The help I can give you is to show you in the Bible, your circumstances does not have to be, your situation don't have to stay your circumstances. Like, you don't have to be stuck in your situation, because God said he has us. He got us. Like, for me, it's some scriptures. Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am Lord. I had a whole problem with being still. Being from the hospitality state and always wanting to be there for somebody, and I always want to show up and show out, and then being in my feelings when they don't even recognize me, that I was there to help them, that I did this and did that, took a toll on me. I was like, I ain't finna keep on being like this. And then God had to tell me, why? I sent you. You shouldn't want somebody to say, well, Brandy helped me. No, you should want them to say, God helped me. God did this for me. Because when you go to help a person genuinely, God sent you there. Off top, God knows everywhere you're going to be. God knows every situation he's going to put you in. So when you go to help somebody else, God put you in that situation. But what we tend to do is try to make the situation ours and try to fix it our way, instead of being still, being there for that person, watching God work the blessing and the miracle out for that person, and always encouraging them and praying for them for their situation. Because it's not our battles. It's not our battles to fight. It's not our battles to understand somebody else's battles. It is for us to be there as soldiers, to stand in the gap of when they fall or when they bend, but not to deter them or give them the what ifs. The what if you would have did it this way, or if you would have just did it like this. No, it's unfair. It's unfair. But it's doable. It's doable because we're human. We're going to want to try to fix it because that seems like the right thing to do. I came, I hear, I can fix it for him. I got this. And we do it. God allows us to do it. Like, okay, I'm going to let you fix it then. Since you don't want it, you don't want me to help. You got it. You me. Then go on fix it your way then. Go on and help them out. And then you go to saying, well, I wish I had more people like me. Nobody don't treat me like I treat them. Yeah, we go start saying that. We start feeling like we being used and we're not being valued. But all you had to do in the first place was help them get closer to God, not try to fix their situation. I can't fix something where God is in the midst of already fixing it. I can come help you pray about it. I can come help you praise about it. But I can't fix it. It was a time where I couldn't even fix myself. So the stage that I'm in right now, I allow God to talk to me. I never heard God, y'all, for a long time. I've been knowing God. Don't get me wrong. Knowing and hearing God is two different things. And I've been knowing God a long time. But I never heard him until this transformation for me from my birthday to now. Last year, my birthday until right now, I've been asking God to change who I was as a human. Let me see exactly what I'm supposed to be doing and my purpose in life. And God was just like, you already know your purpose. You just don't allow me to guide you in your purpose. Like I wanted to do it for myself. Like I got it. Okay, I'm a life coach. What is a life coach? What I'm doing? Okay, I'm a this, I'm a that. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have a niche for none of this. I can't figure it out, God. Help me figure it out. Why do I say I want to be a life coach? And why this and why that? And then God hit me with you're not just a life coach. You changed your whole mindset. So I added that. I'm like, okay, Brandy, the life coach mindset coach. And I was like, that ain't it. That ain't it. I can't get it. And then God was like, you changed yourself. So I was like, that's it, God. I got it now. I'm a self-love mindset coach. I had to first learn how to love me before I could teach anybody how to love themselves. And I'm like, and I do it so vaguely and so freely that I was like, I've been doing this. I've been this person and I've been doing it so wrongly. Like, I want to lead with love. I want to be able to hear your situation and show you just how God can transition you, because I've walked the walk of not knowing what self-love meant. Like, you have to set boundaries and stand on them. Like, and it's hard. You have to understand everybody is entitled to an opinion. Everybody is entitled to live their life according to their rules. It may seem like a lie to you or out of order to you, but that is their lives. Like, you have to be able to wake up and say, I'm not going to let nobody get the best of me today. And stand on that. Like, you have to overcome your triggers. You have to, and I'm working on that one, y'all. Overcoming my triggers. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But now I can say out loud, that's a trigger for you. Work on that. Because I see little things now where I used to get upset about or angry or even just put my mind in a state of I ain't want to deal with this. I laugh and chuckle. I'll be like, but even if you don't deal with it, even if you don't say nothing, it's still going to happen. And that's between whoever it's happening to. Like, I'm learning to put myself in rooms and not say anything. Because if God don't lead me to you, I really not talking to you. Because I don't have too much to say now. My mama used to tell me all the time, you talk too much. And I was like, I don't care what nobody know about me. I don't care. I used to always say, I don't care. Now I care. Like, I want to be the girl in the room that's quiet, the girl in the room that's observing, the girl that's waiting on the Lord to say, that's who you need to speak to. That's who you need to show this godly hospitality to. You need to open up your heart and your home and your rooms and desire for this woman or this man, because I don't discriminate. A human being to me is a human being. But I have a story because I have a sister that I don't know if she knows. She has godly hospitality written all over her. Because when she allowed me to move in with her, we had Bible study. We woke up to gospel music. She showed me that it was okay to lean on God and cry in your room by yourself until you found yourself, and then come out and mingle amongst the family members in the house. And if you was having a bad day, you were allowed to have a bad day and nobody asked the question. So I thank you. I thank you for letting me see what godly hospitality looks like over just Southern hospitality. And it's an eye-opener for me now. Like, for me, I no longer want to just help somebody. I want to love helping that person now. Like, leading with love for me showed me one thing. You're going to have to learn to love people in spite of their situation, in spite of what they're going through, in spite of their circumstances. You're just going to have to love in spite of, and show that hospitality, and show them that my door is always open, just like it's supposed to be. And I took some notes and I wanted to challenge you all. I want you to pick a room in your home and dedicate it as your God space. Spend time there daily. Start each moment with stillness and Psalms 40 and 10. When you read Psalms 40 and 10, just meditate for a minute. Just let it soak in. Just let you know, do you for a moment. And then I want you to go to Galatians, I'm sorry, y'all, 3 and 5. Share your testimony with me on social media. Let me know how that worked out for you. Do it for a whole week. Like, just go find you a calm place in your house. And breathe. Let God guard your mind. And see how it turned out for you. See if you don't realize that now that you're started loving on you, fixing you, believing in you, opening doors for yourself, that you're ready to open your door, and not open your door and be like, well, I got to do this because it's family and they know that I'm the one going to do this. You know, that get draining. Like, oh, she just that one. You can call on Brandy, she going to do it. You can call on Brandy, she'll fix it. You can call on Brandy, she'll bake it. Like, it gets overwhelming. But when you do it the godly way, you help the homeless, you help the lame, you help the poor, and you love doing it. You love doing it. Without a shadow of a doubt, it just becomes fulfilling to you. And that's what godly hospitality is. Like, I know you see the people on the side of the streets with the signs, and sometimes your heart be like, oh, I'm going to give to them today. And then sometimes your heart be like, oh, I ain't going to give to them. And this, and that. But you don't know their story. You don't know their pain. And you don't even know if that's an angel. So don't forget, God is everywhere. He sees everything. You have to really want to change and understand God to receive self-love correctly. Like, I can't stress enough, when I change my mindset on how I seen how to love me through God's eyes and not man, it was a beautiful thing. It was less stressful. It was less, I didn't have anxiety. My mind wasn't in pieces. I wasn't thinking and having feelings for others in my thoughts. It was all about me and what God was going to work on for me. I cried. I released. I rebuilt. I owned up to my flaws. I asked for forgiveness. I wrote letters. I did so much finding self-love for me. Like, I put in so much work, y'all, to find out what real self-love truly means. And I read books now. Like, I have a book that's called Leading with Love. It's a Christian book. I have a book called Godly Things for a Sinful World. Like, these books I read and I be like, wow. All we supposed to do is have faith that God, basic instructions, will get us to where we supposed to be. And it's so many people dying to live instead of living to die, that they're corrupt with the things of this world, that they forget about the things God told us we can have in this world if we believed in him. And the journey that I'm on, because it's an everyday journey for me, because I'm really just months in. My birthday is almost here, but I'm months in this journey of finding self-love through God's eyes and not man's. I always was loved by the people that knew me. Everybody that knows me loves me, or, they act like they do. But I don't meet strangers. I never have. I don't mind giving hugs. I don't mind praying for you. I never been that girl to care about those little simple things. But I was so, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? The discernment of it all. I didn't know God's way. I just knew the way of how people loved me and why they loved me and the care, the this and that. But the way God loved me and showed me self-love and showed me this is how you should love yourself. Your body is your temple. You are made in my image. You're supposed to love in spite of. You're supposed to love you and know your worth and not let nobody break you from loving and embracing who you are. Like, it means a lot to me now to tell people you better than what the world sees you. I used to say that all the time, but I didn't get a feel off that. I used to just was saying things to people about how I feel like God sees you this way. But the truth of the matter was, I wasn't loving myself the way I was giving the words to the people and giving the encouraging to the people. So I was literally lying to the people because I wasn't even doing it to myself. And now that I'm doing it to myself, I can't do nothing but give a joyful praise when I talk to people now. It comes from the heart. It comes from the soul now, because I understand God made me who I am. God chose me to be this person. God told me, you'll be that mindset coach to help them understand it's not of this world that you should be worried about. You should be worried about how you are treating people in this world. How Jesus didn't judge. You shouldn't judge either. How he didn't make people situations his problems. You shouldn't either. How he didn't allow situations and circumstance and his feelings to get in the way of how he loved people. I'm just overwhelmed and happy with who I'm becoming, how I'm becoming it, and who I can help in this state that I'm in. Like, my sole purpose now is to allow somebody to understand. If you let God in, and if you allow God to show you who you are and how you should be loved and how you are to love on others, then it'll be more peaceful. Like, I'm so at peace. Like, I don't like to hear bickering, and I don't like to just hear your sad stories. It's like now I'm so uplifting because I'm uplifting myself. Like, I wasn't uplifting myself back then. I can say that. I was never uplifting myself, but every time a situation or a problem came to me and they needed uplifting, I was an uplifter. I did it. And it was draining because I wasn't even doing it for myself. But now that I do it for myself, I uplift myself. I'm happy for myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm into myself. When I see people down and out, when I see people hurting, I hurry up and give them the joy that I have. And the crazy thing is, the world didn't give it to me. So the world can't take it away. I'm in a state of mind where if I can't uplift you with scripture, then I'm going to go and I'm going to pray for you. And I'm going to empower you with encouraging words and I'm going to tell you I love you, just in case you didn't hear it today. And I'm not going to come so hard. I used to be so rough with how I talk to people. Like, I don't care. Everybody know that's just me. That's just who I am. That's me. I don't do that no more. I'm like, no, I wouldn't want nobody talking to me like that. So I'm going to dub it down. I'm going to come in a little more peaceful. I'm going to come in a little more quieter. I'm going to come in a little more godlier. Because at the end of the day, if you come at me, I feel like it's an attack and I ain't heard nothing you said. But if you come to me with a peaceful conversation, a conversation of understanding, then I heard everything you said, and it's only me to take accountability if I'm going to listen to what you said. But if you just straight coming in full force, this is how it should be, this is how it is, this, I ain't heard you, and now I'm in defense mode, so ain't neither one of us really caring what was said. I care about what people say to me now. I care about how I respond to what somebody done said to me, because again, I'm not living their lives. I'm not dealing with the battles they're really dealing with. I'm a person they telling them to. And the only person that I can turn them to, that I know will turn it over, is God. And I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to make you become a believer of God, because no matter what religion you in, if you're looking at a spirit other than yourself, and you're trying to get like that spirit on good terms, it's not bad. then guess what? Who am I to tell you your God ain't no better than mine? All I know is I serve God. Who you serve, that's getting you closer to whoever you need to be getting closer to, and it's changing your ways for the better. I can't judge you. I'm not here to judge, but over here on this channel, this is what we talk about. We talk about God. Now, I'm going to give you some scriptures that you can go look and read. It helps you with godly hospitality. You got Luke 14:12-14. Jesus teaches us to invite those who can't repay you, the poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind, and you will be blessed. Go read the more scriptures on it. I'm going to give you Matthew 25:35. For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. This is godly's hospitality. This is how God shows hospitality. These are things that we do, and we do so wrong because we do it for the attention. We do it for because they just think I'm going to do it, so I might as well do it. We do it for the girl. I know if you call such and such, she'll do it. She got it. She do it. No. I want to do things because I know it's the right thing to do. Not for show. Not because Karen and Susie over here doing it and I can do it a little better. So I'm going to show up and show out over here. And now everybody's on my... No. I want to do it because God said so. I want to do it because it's the godly thing to do. Not saying all people do stuff for show. Please don't get what I'm saying wrong, because some people are godly hospitality. They have a lot of godly hospitality people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just here to help somebody because I thought I was doing it the right way. And becoming closer to God in my walk with God, I see I've been doing the things, but I was doing them of the world. If that makes sense. We have, let me give y'all another verse. We're going to take you to Romans 12:2. Share with the Lord people who are in need. Practice hospitality. We got Hebrews 13:2. 1 Peter, offering hospitality to one another without grumbling. I'm sorry, y'all. I just believe if you put God first, if you allow God to show you who you are through his eyes and not man's, if you allow God to walk with you and speak to you, you will start doing things in a decent order. Like, I was out of order on some of the things I did. I was out of order because I didn't let God lead it. It's become a habit for me to say, God, is this the right thing for me to do? God, should I be doing this at this moment? God, do I need to step back and do it another way? Like, I used to always just do it. Like I'm like a little Tinkerbell. I was a doer. I'll do it. And I never let God do it for me until now. And the things that he's doing for me and revealing and showing me, it's amazing. It's amazing how all my life I was so quick to say, I'm a Christian. I got this. I got God in me. And the whole time, I never heard what God had for me. It was like, I'm getting blessings. I'm getting this. He got so much for you. If you listen to what he says you should have and what he can give you and how he'll give it to you, if you hear him and pay attention to him and don't get discernment and be like, oh, I heard this and that. No, make sure it's God. Make sure it's from God and follow his basic instructions. The Bible. Understand it. Get your own understanding. Nobody can tell you how to get a walk with God. Nobody can give you their blueprint because we are all made different. Me, if y'all honestly knew how I talk to God, y'all would be like, it's no way she really thinks she's talking to God. Like, I talk to God like I'm talking to one of my homegirls or my husband. Like, I talk to my God. And then I wait on his response. Now, sometimes he give me responses and I'll be like, that is not what I was looking for, Lord. But if this is how you gave it to me, I got to accept it. Ooh, ouch, that hurt. I wasn't ready for it, huh, God? Like, I try to find the lessons in it now. And it's gotten to a point where I'm passing tests because I was failing so many. I'm passing tests and I'm getting spiritually broken in. I'm understanding scripture better. I'm understanding a little more about me by and by through God's eyes. And it's a blessing. I enjoy it. I even like to to wake up in the morning and put on my gospel and act like I'm getting ready for church. It seems like it'd be like, am I getting ready to go to church? And the whole time I'm not going to church. I'm just in a godly mood. Like, it's a whole Tuesday and I'm in here praising, about to put on lipstick and put on a church dress and be like, girl, it's Tuesday. I have to sit myself down because I'm full with joy on this walk, finding who I am through God's eyes and being able to teach people how to find themselves through God's eyes. Like, okay, if you learn self-love through God's eyes and not man first, then man won't even bother you. Like, you'll be like, okay, I know that's right. I got this together. Like, I'm on top of it. And you'll be able to give wholeheartedly. You'll be able to speak boldly. You'll be able to show people that this is what God made. God is making me over. And for me, it's like a rebirth. Like, if you think I'm anything like I used to be, you honestly cannot know God. And that's just how I feel now. I'm like, if you ain't seen the change in me, you can't know God. You can't understand that he goes to those who are loud, obnoxious, sin, depressed, anxiety through the roof, all over the place, don't know how to love themselves. He go get them and he marry them. He take them under his wing and he covers them and he make them, he blossom them to something greater than what they never thought they could be because they never gave their self-love. They always love themselves through somebody else's eyes. Like, it's crazy knowing you love, but not even loving yourself. I know so many people that love me. I know, and I'm not saying love, they still love me. I know, but back then it was like, I questioned their love because I didn't know how to love me. Like, I didn't honestly know what love was because I didn't allow God love to rain down on me. It was go to church, hear the word, go to church, hear the word, go to church, hear the word. Now I go to church, hear the word, understand the words, give God his thanks, and I keep pushing. Because at the end of the day, these are not my battles to fight. These are my battles to go through. I'm only going to go through a battle. I'm not going to fight it. I am on a keep your emotion out of it transition now. Like, okay, God, you done rebuild me. We done got this. Now I got to understand my emotions can't get involved with what you have for me. That's where I'm at on my journey now. Now I'm learning how to dub down on my emotions so bad. Like, who are you to say this person can't love your children, your mama, your sisters, because you know not longer talking to them? Who are you to say this person don't have rights to call your mama, and they've been doing it all these years? Like, I'm learning my emotions, how to get out of my emotions, how to allow people to be in people's lives when I'm no longer walking with them or I'm no longer their friends. That's where I'm at. And it's okay, because at the end of the day, again, who am I without God? I'm just a girl that is trying to understand just who God called her to be. Not who my mama called me to be, not my sister, not my kids, who God called me to be. So I have to learn how to love myself through God's eyes first before I allow everybody else to start showing me they love. And then when they pull away from their love, I'm confused and upset and crying and don't understand it. Yeah, it's okay for you to tell me you ain't loving me right now. It's okay for you to say you don't like me right now. See, I'm learning how to get off that roller coaster ride of when people pull away or people get, the season change and they're no longer there. It's okay. It doesn't mean you're not going to get to where you're supposed to be. It means they just left you before you got to where you're supposed to be. Everybody has a destination to get to before God calls you home. Either you go take that walk with God and see it, or you try to do it your way and hopefully you get to see it. And that's just where it all comes down to understanding who you are, understanding self-love, understanding mindset is everything. If you can change your mind, you can change everything about who you once were. Like, I am no longer that girl. And yes, I do go backwards sometimes. She does exist. She just can't go away. She's not going to just leave. She is still here. But again, I'm bettering myself day in, day out. I get better because I'm no longer stuck in a spot where I didn't see my growth. I see my growth. I love my growth. I give God the praise for my growth. And like I said, I wanted to come on here and just talk about Southern hospitality, how you have to love yourself first, how it's hard knowing that I'm going to show up and show out for people that I love and care for, and it no longer drains me. It's powerful to know that I'm doing it out of love now. And if I don't want to do it, guess what? I'm not doing it. I don't feel bad about not doing it. Like, that's where I know I've grown. Like, I used to try to do everything. I was the little Tinkerbell doer. Oh, just call Brandy, she got it. Just call Brandy, she got it. No, not no more. Just call on me and see what I got for you. With that being said, we got 15 minutes more to go. So I'm going to cut to a commercial break. And I am going to come back and talk about the conference that I'm in. Because my last 15 minutes is going to always go to the conference up until the day of the conference, you guys. So be prepared for that, ladies. So, like I said, I'm going to go to a small commercial break, and I am going to come back, and we are going to wrap it up about the conference that I'll be in December. See you in a sec. Hey, you guys, we are back. And like I said, it's the last 15 minutes of my show. So I want to talk about Warrior Women Hear Us Roar. You guys, we are going to be in Dallas at the Oak Cliff Presbyterian Church, 6000 Hampton Road, Dallas, Texas, December the 12th and 13th. It starts at 9 a.m. in the morning. It ends at 5 in the evening. But the special thing is you don't have to leave to go get nothing to eat, because we are going to provide brunch from 9 to 12 and a small, nice catered dinner at 3:30. So, yes, it's an all-day event both days, but you will be fed well, food, and scripture. You will come full and leave full. I promise you that. So I am asking everybody to come out if you can. The early bird tickets are on sale right now. You can go to Eventbrite and you can get the tickets. General admission is $40 right now, and the VIP tickets right now are $75. It is going to be something, y'all. We got praise dancers. We got 10 different speakers. It is going to be a movement. When I say me and these sisters have gained a sisterhood where we pray, we don't play, we praise with purpose, and we give all honor to God. We are going to share stories, testimonies, triumph. We are going to share moments in our lives where you'll be like, whoa, whoa. But you will see how we uplift, uphold, and respect each other. It is going to be heaven sent. I can't say no other word. It's going to be heaven sent. It is, like I said, you got 10 of the baddest speakers coming to you to talk about roaring in your purpose. Warrior women, like, been through some stuff. Testimonies are so powerful, and their faith walk with God is undeniable. It's like wow moments. Again, it's December the 12th and the 13th from 9 to 5. Both days will have brunch and dinner served. I can't stress that enough. Both days will have the praise team. The guest speakers will be broken down into two different groups. That's why it's 2 days. So you're gonna get hot 4 or 5 the first one, hot 4 or 5 the second one, and hey, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss the conference. If you can't come, tell a friend to get a ticket to go if they're in the Dallas area. You don't want to miss the conference. It's going to be one for the books. Our host is amazing. Inside and out. She's spiritual. She is everything and more. You don't want to miss her story, her moment. She's not really going to tell a story, but she's going to give y'all a tad bit of it. But you just don't want to miss any of these great ladies. None of us. Everybody has a different story. Everybody has a different walk. But we all have bent down and tied each other's shoes. We are there to uplift, empower, and give y'all some tools to take back with you so you can start your roar. And that is me and my podcast tonight in a nutshell. I'm so glad y'all tuned in. This is my second episode. For me, it can't do nothing but get better for me. I'm still learning as I go. I do my podcast, you guys, every other Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I am excited about it. I am blessed about it. I am super, super, super happy for me. Again, this is my walk. I've been walking this walk since September the 9th of 2024. We are now in June. I had some rough months. I had to release anger issues, people, situations. I had to reflect on some trauma that was in my life that I needed to heal from. I had to write letters, like I said. I had to put in a lot of work to get to where I'm at now. I had to understand that my purpose here is to help others understand self-love from God is more powerful than just saying, I'm just saying self-love. Like, you have to put God in it. Like how you say self-care and this and that, you got to put God in it. Like I said, when I first came on, y'all, I already prayed to God tonight before I came on. And I have to say it again before I get off. I am nothing without God. I'm everything with him. And with that being said, that is tonight's episode. I'll see you in 2 weeks with a special guest from Warrior Women Hear Us Roar. You do not want to miss our conversation on here. You do not want to miss who I'm bringing to the show. And you do not want to forget about the conference, December the 12th and 13th. With that being said, you all have a blessed night. I love you guys.
Coach B speaks with power and warmth, giving you exactly what you need, like a mother's love, real, raw, and uncut. But that's a wrap, y'all. You've been listening to Did You Hear Yourself with your girl, Coach B, but we challenge your mindset, shift your focus, and remind you that you are worth the work. So what are you waiting for? Remember, you're not just growing, you're glowing, because when God is your foundation, maybe you can't help but rise. This isn't just a show, it's a movement. A sacred space for the real, the raw, and the rise. The mirror and the microphone reminding you that your voice is power, your story is purpose, and your truth is transformative. For some core style. Did you hear yourself today? Did the fear get quiet and the faith make way? You're not broken, just becoming. And your next level is already coming. It's around the corner, but waiting on you. So don't just be inspired, be intentional with who you are. Did you hear yourself?
Don't just feel it, follow it.
Did you hear yourself?
Don't just hear me, it's time to listen to yourself.
Because you're healing, your breakthrough, your bounce back. It starts with one question. Do you hear yourself? You're chosen, you're ready, you're bold, just steady. Keep glowing, keep going, keep showing up for you until next time. Stay bold, stay faithful, and most of all, listen to yourself.